Hi there, welcome to the part 10 of the series where we create Fiverr inside WordPress, purely relying on Elementor and JetEngine. Now here, you can see that in the previous video I mentioned that we are going to customize the seller dashboard, and on the screen you can see it is the fiverr-clones.local/account. And this seller dashboard is really having a very basic look and default look. Like for example, if even I click on user settings and it proceeds to the next page, it doesn't have the sidebar, nothing appears properly, and it's just messed up look. If I click on add new gig, it's just the URL changes to the sub page of the account, but you see there is no cohesive design, there is no proper structure layout. It's everything is just messed up. So what we are going to do is we are going to fix this and take control of this, and you're also going to learn how to completely customize the dashboard for user account, or I would call it here seller dashboard. Now, first of all, let's go ahead to the the WordPress dashboard. And inside the dashboard, we are going to go to the JetEngine profile builder page. Now here, we can click on profile builder, and inside the profile builder, you can see here that we have selected account page, and this is already selected. And if I click on account page, you can see it says main for all users. Then there is the add new post. Then there is the edit post. Then there is the user settings, and there is the add new gigs. Now, if you click here, you can see that all of these are having templates. All of these are having templates. And for the main user, it says user post. So I'll show you what does it mean by the user post thing. If I go on the account, you can see here it is going to list the specific posts, and those posts are having their own what should I call it, URL to edit this. If I click on edit post, it's going to let me edit that specific post. See that this is how it works. And you can see the URL structure as well, underscore post underscore and then the ID. That's how it works. So now what I'm going to do is I won't remove this, but I'll make sure that the main appears differently. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead to the templates, save templates, and these are all the templates that are saved inside Elementor. And you can see here user post, edit user, add new gig. So here the user post is the one we are supposed to edit, and we want to make sure that our main seller dashboard looks differently. So I'll click on edit with Elementor. So here's the thing. First of all, instead of saying user post, I'm gonna rename it to seller dashboard main. That's the thing I'm gonna make it. The page layout should be full width, because I don't want any titles appearing right here, because I'm gonna change the whole layout of this thing. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a container, and inside the container what I'm going to do is I'm going to reduce the width of it. Instead of like having 1540 pixels, I'm gonna give it I think let's keep it the same. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a heading, and inside the heading we are going to call it seller dashboard. We are going to change its styling and everything to dark gray. That's it. The next thing here I'm going to do is I'm gonna add a padding from top to bottom. Then I'll add another subcontainer, and that subcontainer will have two columns. One column is going to be for the sidebar, the other is going to be for the main items. And I'll add a new container. Here you're going to see I'm changing the direction of it to on the horizontal side, and this will actually, I think 25% is good, 75 is for the other part of the section page. Now this is the main widget that you need to use in all of the templates, and that is basically profile menu. So if let's say somehow you delete this whole thing, or you sort of don't know from where to find it, all you have to do is go to the elements and scroll down. Inside the scroll down, you'll see profile menu. This is the specific widget you want to use. So you'll put it right here again, and see it is on the horizontal look. You put it on vertical, and that's how it is styled. So the styling is right now different, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that here. I think the thing is that this one is actually created inside a section design, and that's why I cannot take out there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy it. I'll paste it right here. And then this is the listing grid widget, which uses the user post item listing, and then that's how the whole listing grid is created. So I'll go ahead and put that right here as well. Paste. I think for now we are done with the first section, so we are going to remove it. Now here we're going to change the styling for, you can see there's a lot of things that we can do. Okay, on the normal side, the text color should be gray. Yeah, and when you hover on it, that border color should be the Fiverr green, and the text color should be dark gray. I guess it should be green as well. Yeah, that way we can further match it to the Fiverr's, UI colors. And then if it's an active, so the active should also have the text color green, the border should be color be green. That way we can know on which specific section you are right there. Now the first thing here I'm going to do is we are going to change the source of the post, because we are not going to see posts here. I don't want the post to be available here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that you can have gigs right here, and the gigs can be customized right from here. So what we are going to do is we are going to go ahead to the now this widget works differently. It's a listing grid in the in the normal Elementor widgets, let's say post grid or any other widget. All we have to do is work with query, but here all I have to do is go to general, and inside here you can see use custom post types. By default it catches all of the posts, but here I'm going to choose use custom post type, and inside the post types we're going to choose the gigs, and you can see all of the gigs appear. So with this you can easily manage your gigs right away from here. So I'm gonna give it another title, and it should say manage my gigs. Here I'm gonna give it this heading, and then it should be dark gray further again. There's a couple of problems with this whole layout. There are no borders at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go ahead and add some borders. Style border, and this should be like solid something around 1 pixel. The border color should be very light. I think that's good. I'll copy the color, or should I just add it as a border color so I can reuse it again? And I'll add a 10 px border radius. I'll do the same here. I'll go ahead to the style border, solid 1px. The color should be border color, and it should be just 10px radius. So this way I know where our limits are, where should we work with. The next thing here is that I'm gonna add some paddings. Here's our, I guess it's around like 20 pixels or something. Yeah, I think we're having the same, and I'll increase the size to around 30 pixels. So that's it. I'll click on publish, and now our main dashboard is completely redesigned. If you go here back to the seller dashboard page and refresh, voila, you get all that new design, and the seller dashboard is now more customized. But here's the key part: if I customized this specific template, it doesn't mean that all of the pages are redesigned. See, if I click on add new gig, it will just completely be reset to normal. So what's our next goal? The next goal is to redesign all of those templates. And how do you do that? You go ahead to the templates again, and inside the save templates, you edit all of these templates with the same layout and paste the same design you have here. So the easiest thing is that all you have to do is copy this whole container or use it as a save template, and then you can edit again. So there are two ways for it to do it. So either I go ahead to the blocks and the templates, and you can see here seller dashboard main. I use this right away, or I can just simply copy this, paste it right here, and I just change a couple of things. What should that be? I would be add, add a new gig. That's it. I'll copy this, so I'll copy it, I'll paste it right here. Yeah, and then I'll go ahead and delete this because this is for the new gig addition thing. And now I'll delete this whole thing. Then I'll go ahead and make this as a, okay, I can't make this as a full width. The reason for that is because if I go here, save templates, this one is container and these are pages. So I'll do something. I'll go ahead and add new template as a page, and then I'll give it a name of add new gig 2. Create template, and this is going to solve our problem. From here, I'm going to copy all of this and paste it into this one. See, it's all done. The next thing is that I'm going to choose layout of full width, so the title goes away. We don't need the title. And there's also an option of hiding title, but I'm going to go with the full width layout. I'll click on publish, and inside the dashboard, we will go to the JetEngine profile builder. Inside the profile builder on the account page, you can see here that add new gig should be changed to add new gig 2, this one. I'll click on save and it's going to work perfectly fine. You can see if I go to account page now, you see it's all good. Now if I'm going to click on add new gig, the same layout will be here with this new form. So that's how you completely take control of the seller dashboard. I'm going to do and apply the same thing for user settings, add new post, and so all of the pages are in good shape. So I'll go ahead back to the save templates, and inside the save templates, so we are done with seller main dashboard and add new gig 2. So what we are going to do, edit user, edit post, and add post. So let's go edit all these three with Elementor, and we are just going to simply copy and paste things and replace a couple. So if it's a edit user, I'll copy this whole thing, copy. You can see here this is a specific form that is going to edit the user profile. So we are going to paste this all here, give it a full width page layout. So you see it's all refreshed right now, and this is going to be okay. It's all good now. So here I'm going to delete this, and this should be edit profile, and I'm going to copy this right from here, paste it right here. So that's done. Now you might ask, like, Mansoor, from where are these forms coming on? These forms are created with the default forms I just told you about in initial videos, that these are created inside JetEngine, and we are going to redo all of these forms if you want me to for inside Jet Form Builder, which is the new one, an updated one. And but I think the key essential thing here is to redo the forms for the editing the gig. That's important. And then at the same time, we can also go ahead and do it for the edit profile and some other user settings as well. So that's the thing. We are going to redo all of the forms. I'll click on publish. That's done. I'll close this. In the edit post, we are going to copy this again. Copy, paste it right here. We are going to copy this, paste it right here, delete this, edit post. So you are going to know where we are. I'll delete this one, go ahead to the settings, and then inside the page layout we'll put it on full width. I think that's pretty much it. And after this I'll click on publish. Okay, I'll close this one. This one is the add post, so I'll copy all of this. I'll paste it right here. I'll also copy this form. I'll paste this right here. I'll delete this one. I'll rename it to add new post. And then what we are going to do is we are going to delete this whole thing, section in fact, and put this on the full width. Oh, we are getting a server error 502. I think something got wrong on the local by Flywheel app, so it was giving me server error. But anyway, it's all under control now. I'll click on publish. Once that's done, I think our seller dashboard is completely taken care of. So I'm gonna close all of these, because right now if I go ahead to the again to the seller dashboard, and you can see we can see all of our gigs. We're going to customize this as well. If I click on add new post, see, it all works really good. And then this is the add new gig. Now here we can have this, we do have this edit posting listing item. We're going to customize this, and to customize that I think we need to go to the listings in components, and here we will have that one. So if I see user post item, yeah, this is the listing user post item. So yeah, let me edit this with Elementor, and I'm gonna show you how we can completely redesign this in a very creative way. Okay, this one is dynamic image, and the dynamic image is set to post thumbnail. So in fact I'll change that to gig thumbnail. The title should be different. Post title should be the title. It should have this dark gray color with a typography of cabin 22px. This is the edit post button. Dynamic link, it profile page, edit post, source, profile page. And see, this is the thing, when I was talking about the URL, so this one is giving right here underscore post underscore ID, and then is equal to, so it automatically picks up the ID of which specific post or which specific link you need to create, because you are already on the listing grid thing. Now here what we are going to do is we are going to give it a style of text color should be white, background should be dark gray, I should say, and there should be a little bit of paddings, 10 on each side. In fact, top should be 5, bottom should be 5, and then 20 on each side. I'll also add some 4px radius, and if you hover on it, so the background color should change to this green thing. Yeah, and then typography should also be cabin like, and the text color should stay white. I think that's good. And we don't have any icons for now. That's pretty much it. If I click on publish and go to the seller dashboard again, you will see that we are going to have our gigs redesigned. That's how I want it to be. Now this look is still a little bit too basic. I wouldn't want this. I would love to have a grid. So let's convert this into a grid. What we can do is we can have this thing, and it should be, oops, it's created in a section, so I'll convert it to copy, paste. The style, I think the width should be 100%. Height should be of like 200. Yeah, cover. 200 pixels height. Then there should be the title. I'll copy it. I'll paste it. Then there's the button, copy, paste. And to have that same look, I'm gonna give it a border color of solid 1px. Border color should be this, and there should be a 10px radius. Along with that, I'm gonna add around 20px padding. So I'm all done with this. I'll click on deleting this section, click on publish, and here inside the main template, seller dashboard main template, I'll customize this into a grid view, because if I open it right here, it's going to be a list one, and it's going to completely see this is not what I want. So I'm going to change this to, I'll edit this, and column number should be 4. There you go. Or perhaps I think 3 would be good. Yeah, 3 would be really good. There's a lot of space coming in, so let me check where the space coming in. Oh, there's a lot of space given, so let me put that on to, yeah, 0. I'll click on publish, and now what we are, one small detail I need to do is, instead of saying edit gig, it should say edit, instead of saying edit post, it should say edit gig. I'll click on publish, and finally you are here with a completely customized seller dashboard with our gigs on place, and it is only published by us, so we can go ahead and do all that. But if I click on edit gig, it won't be able to completely edit the gig. It only does the post title. So in the next couple of videos, we are going to redo all of these forms and just make sure that we can be able to edit the gig successfully. So that was it. I hope this helps. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.